Imagine you're building a financial calculator. You need functions that are predictable, testable, and don't cause side effects. But how do you know if your function is pure or impure? Today, we're diving deep into the world of pure and impure functions to write cleaner, more reliable code. Let's get started. Pure functions are like mathematical equations. They take inputs and return outputs without changing anything outside themselves. For example, a function that adds two numbers is pure because it doesn't modify any external state. On the other hand, impure functions can modify variables outside their scope, call APIs, or change the DOM. These functions are harder to predict and test because their behavior depends on external factors. To write a pure function, you need to ensure it only depends on its inputs and doesn't modify anything outside its scope. Here's a simple example in JavaScript. This function takes two numbers and returns their sum without modifying any external state. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine you're building a shopping cart. A pure function would calculate the total price based on the items in the cart without modifying the cart itself. An impure function, on the other hand, might add an item to the cart and then return the updated total. The impure version is harder to test because it depends on the state of the cart. Now, let's take it up a notch. Consider a function that queries a database. A pure version would take the query parameters and return the results without modifying the database. An impure version might update records while querying. The impure version is risky because it can lead to data corruption if not handled carefully. When working with functions, there are common mistakes to avoid. One is assuming a function is pure just because it doesn't throw errors. Another is ignoring side effects, like modifying global variables or making API calls. Always be mindful of what your function is doing beyond its inputs and outputs. So, to recap, pure functions are predictable, testable, and easier to reason about. Impure functions can be powerful but require careful handling. The key is to use pure functions wherever possible and isolate impure functions to manage side effects. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll apply these principles to your coding. Happy coding!